Hello, welcome back to my campaign of Sid Meier's Colonization. Going to be continuing from where I left off. We're playing as Viceroy Dan Lynch of the English, and it is now 1694. So this game is a spin-off of the popular Sid Meier's Civilization series, released in, I believe, 1994. We're playing as the governor of New England. We have about a dozen colonies here in the New World. You can see on the world map that we're in the southern part of South America. A little bit ahistorical, but that happens in games like this. Over the last 200 years, we've been building up these colonies. The king has been raising taxes. Our people have been getting angry. There's rebel sentiment growing. And the vast majority of the citizens in our colonies would like to declare independence from the king and form the United States of America. We're not quite ready to do that from a military perspective, so that's what we're working on now. We know that the king is going to send this force against us, the English Expeditionary Force. And he adds a new unit to this pretty much every turn now, which is kind of scary. But we're adding units to our own military. And, pretty soon we will have prepared ourselves for the Revolutionary War. Our main goal right now is to completely destroy the Inca Empire, and also the Tupi civilization over here. The reason that we want to do that is that if they still exist as factions, as factions on the map, when we declare independence, they will most likely side with England, and England will provide them with weapons to defeat us, to help defeat us, and we don't want that to happen. It's also a good way to get practice for our units, to build them up to veteran status, and to recover some gold, which we're going to use to buy things. Now we have reached the global unit cap in this game, so all of the factions combined now own the maximum number of mobile units, and so we have to be very careful as we start and end each turn to make sure that we are consuming our fair share of the cap or more, and to try and ratchet our way up and get more and more units. So we saved right just as we're about to end turn. I'm just going to quickly double check that we're at the unit cap right now. So I'll try to move a person out of the colony, and that will fail. So a unit cannot be created because the unit cap has been reached. Okay, so this is the state we want to be in when we hit end turn. Also, just double check we don't have enough gold to buy a cannon. We only have 1943. A cannon costs probably about 2,500 right now. So we're going to end the turn. And these turns do take a little while now because all of the AI factions have quite a few units. So they need to make their decisions, make their moves. Come on. Okay, so price of run is going down. That's not great. Same with cloth. All right, new cargo of ore has been achieved. So we've got some supply chain issues. This colony is producing ore, and it also has a full load of ore. And this wagon train has some ore in it. So basically we've just got a heck of a lot of ore here. We're building a custom house, so we'll be able to start just selling the ore. I mean, obviously selling ore is not a good idea in this game. You should instead use blacksmiths to make it into tools. Now for some reason we have our blacksmiths making guns, which I guess is because we had a lot of tools. So basically we've got so much ore that we're basically doing things wrong. So let's move these blacksmiths back to making tools, which is what they should be doing. And we'll resolve the ore problem by moving these ore miners to make guns. That's probably what we should have done before. So now we have a huge deficit of ore, which is fine because we're capped out on ore and we've got even more ore here. We're still going to be making tools faster than we can get rid of them, unfortunately. Unless, like, how much ore is this? Will it tell us? 16 units will spoil. Honestly, I'm okay with that. Because I believe, maybe, there's a chance that we'll get to use that. Because we obviously have a huge ore deficit right now. There's a chance that we will get to use that before it spoils. So I'm willing to take that chance for an opportunity to put more tools into this wagon train and get it the heck out of here. Also, this is a good time to check to see if we have more unit cap. Can we make this guy into a colonist? We can. Alright, so that means a unit died during the AI turn, which is awesome. We'll be able to take advantage of that. Okay, Chilliwack has a custom house. That's exciting. And there's a new cargo of muskets available. But we're not overcapped on muskets. But what we can do is we can start selling excess. Well, we don't want to sell excess ore here. I don't think. Maybe we do. We just have so much ore. Like, we just have an absolutely ridiculous amount of ore. Alright, well first let's figure out what we're going to build instead of the custom house. I think we're going to go ahead and build a fort here. And so the standard configuration for custom house that I've been using, is to sell these things marked in with the filled in yellow circle, and not to sell the things with the open circle. But I'm definitely tempted to sell ore. Just because we're producing it faster than we can consume it. So you know what? Let's just do that. Even if it's just for one turn. We'll get. Let's see. I'm not sure how much money we'll get for it. But anyway, we can start getting rid of these muskets. Send them down south. Okay, warehouse expansion. Good. That's a good thing to build. What do we want to build here next? Let's see, the main industry here is what? Nothing. This town, I guess the university is the main industry here in Princeton. But that's kind of silly. So we've got people working on weaving, we've got people working on tobacco. I wonder why we have 95 cigars. Like, that should be sold, right? I guess maybe the selling hasn't happened yet this turn for this town. So, like, if I'm prepared to acknowledge that industry is going to happen here, whether I want it to or not, especially cotton, maybe I should just start building a weaver house, a weaver shop, and just accept that that's life. Normally I would just be spamming artillery, but we've got this unit cap issue, so it's dangerous to do that. Okay, now we're selling stuff. Oh, the king added a men of war. Interesting. Oh, hey, selfless scoundrel. Welcome back to the stream. Good to see you. So this is interesting. I don't know whether this is more or less scary than him adding a regular or a cavalry. Okay, we can just quickly take a peek at Europe. Price of ore. We're only going to be selling it for 2. So selling ore just feels awful. But we've just got so much extra ore. Just so much extra ore. Okay. So Squargentina has a lot of wagon trains. I kind of don't want to use this ship for shipping tools. I want to fill up these wagon trains with tools and use them instead. Because this ship, actually, this is just a caravel, so maybe it's fine. We'll see. I need to use ships to start attacking all of these settlements. So maybe I will put a couple of... Oh, hello. I don't even remember having a treasure here. This must have been here since August. It's just been sentried here forever, waiting for a galleon that never came. Well, that's awkward. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm going to sentry 2 of these units, so they'll board the ship. And I'll send this guy out to go towards the Tupi. I'll also wake up this privateer, because he can do similar. Well, obviously I'd like to send untrained units if I can. Put 5 units there. Now we're down to 3 here. 3 is probably... Well, I mean, yeah, that's fine. No one's going to attack until we declare independence. These towns are pretty safe. Right, what are you? You're a dragon. Okay, so you're the one who's actually defending this town. Right, that's this guy. What have we got? We don't have a lot of military out in these civilian industrial towns. Oh, here we go. Hello. Alright. So you're an expert farmer. You're a free colonist scout. You're going to become a dragoon. So we've got some rifle. We had some muskets there. So this is Canada. So we'll move the privateer into Canada to pick up that dragoon. Okay, we've got a wagon train here in Somberland. Chilliwack has 2 wagon trains. Humpty-Doo has a wagon train. So the one in Somberland can pretty safely grab these tools. And we can head out with them towards the cities over here that have no tool production of their own. Canada might be a good place to unload some or all of those tools. Yeah, looks like we can unload a few here. Another 20. Right. We don't have to worry about a tool party because tools are already boycotted. So it's not dangerous to keep 300 tools in a place like that. Alright, so Retro Pixel Town should be making guns and needs tools. So we're definitely going to take this full wagon train of tools up to Retro Pixel Town. Alright, so that resolves a bit of a supply chain issue there. Never mind. Okay, so we need to build a warehouse expansion here in Retro Pixel Town. That'll come after the fort. But anyway, we can now move these gunsmiths back to the magazine, or arsenal rather. Okay, and they'll start chewing through those tools pretty quickly. And this is just what, food? Yeah, okay. Alright, Humpty-Doo, he's got a full load of tools, and he's in a blacksmith town, so he should go to a gun town with Chilliwack. And, alright, we can unload those tools. Alright, this town actually has a warehouse expansion. So let's see, that can hold another, what, 18? Okay, so that's good. Now this guy's making ore, but we have, no, he's, right, we're getting rid of this ore. We've set it to sell. Even though we're going to get a bad price for it, we just have way too much ore. We're way overproducing ore. In fact, I'll move this guy onto Liberty Bells instead of ore. We've just got too much ore. So this guy in Chilliwack, he's not the one that has guns. Or maybe he should be. Does one have guns have a move this turn? Yeah, let's just unload this guy, load this guy up, and see if he has a move this turn. Yeah, okay, so we can take these guns down to Somberland and beyond. They won't get there till next turn. Alright, Squargentina, this guy has tools, which are produced in Squargentina, so we can head north with these tools. But I think Retro Pixel Town was already full of tools from the other shipment. Yeah. So we just got plenty of spare tools here. Can we consolidate these, I wonder? Not quite, but we're getting close to consolidating them. Free up one of those wagon trains. Okay, over here, the one in Canada, he can keep going because we've got full tools there. You can go to Dead Horse. You can start unloading. Let's see, never mind. So we can only unload what, 17 tools here. That's fine. Okay, this guy's got artillery and a new colonist. So let's take a look at our colony advisor report. Looks like Squargentina And Retro Pixel Town could definitely use some new cannons. But no, I'll wait for the galleon before I start attacking the Inca capital. But yeah, we can head down to Argentina and Retro Pixel Town with those. Okay, this guy is just waiting for this French Dragoon to move, which it will never do, I guess, to try and improve this tile with a road, which is exactly what we need, right? We have a deficit of 4 furs. If we could improve this tile with a road, that would boost it up to 12, and then we'd be in perfect balance. We'd have exactly the correct number of furs to power our fur factory, but instead we have a shortfall, so we're producing fewer than 72 furs, all because of that stupid French Dragoon. But in the meantime, I can work on my road network. So like right now we have no bypass for Canada. If you want to go from here to here along the road, you have to go through Canada. So I think instead, I'll put a road here just for transportation purposes, just like I'm doing a road here for transportation purposes. Okay, these guys need horses. There are some horses in Somberland, but not as many as I would like. So I'll make him into a dragoon here, but we need to get more horses into Somberland. Okay, this guy, he needs. Wow, that's 8,000 gold. I've just been sitting on that for who knows how many turns. All right, I'm just gonna hit space so that he pops up every turn and I don't forget about him. What are we doing here? I think we need these guys to back off because it's too dangerous for them up there. They've lost their horses. This guy is a sugar planter. So, do we need him over here? Yes, we do. We'll send him to St. Louis du Haha. Though I'm not sure we'll have enough room to store all of his horses. Let's move some horses onto this caravel. And, okay, that's a free colonist. When you click on them, they move, obviously. Right, sugar planter. You're going to be a sugar planter. But first we got to move this guy off of the sugar plantation so that this guy can become a sugar planter. And what are we going to do with this guy? We don't have enough guns to make him into a dragoon, but we can make him into a scout. And then we can safely move these horses back out of the ship. Okay. Yeah, that should work. And we'll send him over to where the guns are, I guess. Alright, this guy is a fresh dragoon ready for training. So we're going to get him onto the same ship. Is it here? Yeah. In Canada, we'll get him onto that ship as well. Right, there was a... I think there was yeah, there were 2 dragoons awaiting training here. So we'll get them to board ship. Privateer can only hold 2 units anyway, so that's perfectly good. Okay, this guy, here's another one who needs training. That ship has already moved. That ship is available. We can send that ship into Hoodoo Holler to pick up some soldiers. Okay, wagon train in Chilliwack. Chilliwack doesn't immediately need any transportation needs, so I will head south with this guy. Which I should check Humpty Doo as well. Humpty Doo is making tools. Maybe I should just go to Humpty Doo. Being indecisive is bad. Right. These guys can continue back towards... I guess I could just fortify in Somberland. I don't think Somberland has very many units. Actually, it does have quite a few. Okay, what about Chilliwack? Chilliwack has 4, so I can send this guy up to Chilliwack to be their final dude. Although Chilliwack, Chilliwack's only at 78%. So maybe temporarily we can have one of these guys work on Liberty Bells, because we want to get Chilliwack up to 100%. That's pretty important. Like Humpty Doo's doing better than that. It's at 98%. So it's not as big of a deal. Let's keep moving these guys in. Yeah, now there won't be enough horses here to equip him. So we'll have to head somewhere else. Like Princeton has lots of horses. Okay, this guy, we're going to have him sentry. This guy, who are you? Just some random dude? Alright, you can head towards places that have guns. This guy can probably make it down to Hoodoo Holler as well. Sentry you there. Okay, we've got a caravel here. Let's put some guns and horses on here. And head down to Hoodoo Holler as well. Okay, right into turn. So we've got 4,000 gold, which means we can buy 1 cannon. But let's just get our units up to unit cap first, if we can. So we'll try to move guys out. Let's see how many we can move out. Okay, so now we're at unit cap. So we'll move 1 guy back in. What are we going to put him on? We've got a lot of cotton, so we'll put him on there. In fact, we'll put this guy on there too. Okay, so we're now 1 below unit cap. So if we go to Europe, we can now safely purchase 1 artillery, 2,900. They go up by 100 each time. Okay, so now we're back at unit cap again. We don't have enough gold, so we end the turn. Okay, price of rum's going down. Cigars are going up. That's good. Coats are going up. Aha! There we go. Our first treasure fleet in recent days has arrived. Unfortunately, the king takes a huge percentage, but we still get enough to buy like 2 cannons, which is awesome. So we might as well do that before we bring the galleon back. So we'll deal with that later. Okay, Capturegrad hit 100%. We're going to be disbanding Capturegrad anyway, so don't really care about that. Retro Pixel has a fort, that's awesome. And there's a new cargo of muskets available. So we can start massively unloading... massively unloading tools, because some of those went into the fort. We can unload, what, another 70 here. And we can build the warehouse expansion that we so desperately need here. We've got 3 guys on the lumber mill. Actually, do we have enough? Yeah, we don't have enough wood to justify having 3 guys on the lumber mill. So we've only got 1 real source of wood here. So I guess we should probably put these ore miners back on ore mining. Yeah, the carpenter can consume 16 wood, and we're producing 18, which is the only reasonable. I mean, it would be silly to put a person on here just for just to turn 2 wood into 2 hammers when we could be harvesting ore, which is at least something we can sell if we end up with too much of it. Yeah, so this guy's going to sit here with that tools. We can start exporting ore. I think this is just storing food. Yeah, we actually have a surplus of food, which is bizarre. But we're obviously operational, so don't need to worry about that. And then we've got guns, which you want to export as well. That's our more important export. So maybe we just leave that ore there for now. We'll export all these guns back to the central colonies. Yeah. Alright, I'm happy with Retro Pixel Town. Alright, tools at Humpty Doo. But we're not overflowing yet, so that's fine. Let's see. We should be able, yeah, we're producing tools at our full pace here because, oh, I just got a notification that my OBS is disconnecting. I don't know if that means my stream has stopped or what. Okay, now it says it's reconnected, so hopefully you guys can see me again. If there was an interruption there, I apologize for that. It was pretty brief, I think. Yeah, if someone could let me know in the chat, if anyone's watching, what they experienced, that would be good to know. Anyway, I'm gonna keep playing. Hopefully people can see what I'm doing. So yeah, so we've turned off the ore mining here because we have a huge amount of ore, and that's fine. So we'll just keep going. Muskets at Chilliwack, but again, it's not a huge amount, so it's fine. We can unload 60 tools here. That's good. Okay, we did sell some of that ore, so that's taken care of. And there's more stuff being sold. Okay, the king's added irregulars this time. Pretty typical. Okay, so we've got almost 10,000 gold now, which is great. So we should be able to buy three cannons with that. So let's free up 3 slots of unit cap. Let's see where we're sitting for unit cap right now. All right. So again, some unit cap freed up from the AI players during their turn. They're obviously not using the same greedy strategy that we are. Okay, so now we're at unit cap. So now we want to free up 3 unit cap. So we've got a tobacconist, a weaver, and another weaver. So there's now 3 unit cap available. We're going to go to Europe. We're going to buy 3 artillery. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I think the galleon can safely head home with those 4 cannons. Right, this ship, right, we were headed to go kill the Tupi with this ship. This ship is going to do something similar. We're going to put in at Hoodoo Holler here. Unload guns. Unload horses. Okay. So we're going to use this merchantman. We've got 2 sentried inexperienced soldiers there. I think what I'll do is I'll bring 4. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this veteran into like a carpenter or something. And this other veteran into a statesman. And that'll allow me to make a couple of unskilled dragoons. Okay, so now I have 4 unskilled dragoons, and they are going to get on this merchantman. And we're going to go up north to fight the natives. Okay, this, I want him to go to Humpty Doo, but he's going to have to waste a turn sitting in Chilliwack because wagon trains always stop when they enter a town. Super annoying. Okay, this privateer is going to pick up these two untrained dragoons, and yeah, going to go do similar stuff. Now, privateer is a little bit risky to send on a mission like this because he's automatically hostile to all of the other European powers because he's flying. He's a privateer. He's flying with a hidden identity. So other nationalities will treat him as a pirate. This guy doesn't need to do anything this turn. He needs to keep going to other towns that need tools. Dead Horse has lots of tools. Big Lick has no tools, so he's going to go to Big Lick with his tools and drop them off there. Okay, what's being built in Big Lick? A shipyard. It's going to, we're going to need those tools for the shipyard anyway. Okay, this wagon train has muskets. We can probably put a few more in it. Nope, it's full, or we don't have any more available. But we can head into our military headquarters area with that. Okay, this guy's got tools at Chilliwack. Chilliwack is a consumer of tools, so he can just sit there. Yeah. Or actually, he can go back to Humpty Doo if I move these tools into this other wagon train whose turn is over. 22 is going to be, what, 78? Okay, so this wagon train, which has moves, can go to Humpty Doo and pick up the stuff that's available in Humpty Doo. So Humpty Doo is making tools. We can pick those up. Humpty Doo is also mysteriously making weapons. Right, because we're just trying to use these guys for something useful while we burn through our ore. But maybe let's move one of them into Liberty Bell production just to get this up to 100%. Okay, this guy has weapons. We've got a decent number of weapons at Somberland, but we're running low at Princeton. So I'll bring these down to Princeton. Okay, let's unload these weapons. Alright, we've got enough horses and enough guns here to start making some noise. What's this guy? He's a scout, so you're going to be a dragoon. And you are a scout, so you're going to be a dragoon. And you are a scout, so you're going to be a dragoon. Nope, we don't have enough guns to make him into a dragoon. Okay. Try again next turn. Okay, Retro Pixel Town. This guy has tools. Tools are being consumed here. He'll just wait. So I'll just spacebar him. Okay, this guy in Dead Horse has tools. Dead Horse is full on tools, right? Or does it have a warehouse expansion? No. But I think we can bring more to Big Lick. Big Lick still needed more tools. Yeah. And do you have a warehouse expansion? You do. Okay. Now Big Lick is tool rich, at least for a little while, until these get consumed when the shipyard is finished. Okay. This ship was bringing artillery down to our southernmost colonies. This guy's making a road to bypass Canada. This guy's waiting for the galleon to get back. This guy, he can augment. One of our towns we stole some people from, right? It was this town, Princeton. So we'll head down to Princeton. You can fortify there. Let's see, does Summerland have spare horses? No. So you're going down to Princeton too to get horses. So you're going to become a dragoon. Okay. Where are all of our horses? Did any of our... Oh, okay, here we go. Canada has lots of horses. So this guy can just head to Canada. This guy can head kind of that way as well. Lots of guys needing horses. You are just a regular person. Let's head down to Hoodoo Holler with you. It's this guy. He's a farmer, and he's on horseback so he can move around. Is he needed here? No. Is he needed in here? No. Here, no. Well, this is awkward. I hope I still have places where a skilled farmer could be useful. Let's see, we're maxing out our horse production here, so we could use more farming over here instead of this cotton production. So let's head to Princeton with that farmer. Also, I think Princeton needed horses anyway. Yeah. So this guy, we'll put him on tobacco. And we'll put this expert farmer on farming. But we'll want to bump a unit out of here anyway when it comes to maxing out our unit cap. Okay, this guy, where did we decide he belongs? Here, I guess. This guy's just a regular colonist, so he needs guns. Do we have any guns anywhere in the east? I don't think so. No. So he needs to go west to get guns. Hoodoo Holler has some. Princeton has few. Somberland has plenty, so let's go to Somberland. English Scout Colonists, this is the same. We decided Hoodoo Holler had some, right? Yeah. Okay, we're ready to end the turn, so we just need to get our unit cap situation figured out. Let's move one of these cigar guys out. No, okay. So we're at unit cap. We have no money, so we're going to end the turn. French continue to move their scouts around aimlessly, but they never move their dragoons that are blocking my tiles. Trinidad is located at the tip of James Bay. It's pretty funny. Okay, price of ore is falling because we're selling it, of course. Okay, Humpty Doo has hit 100%. Excellent. That's a good upgrade for Humpty Doo. Oh, we got Thomas Paine. So this will boost our Liberty Bell production going forward, I believe. Let's double check it. When Paine enters Congress, Liberty Bell production in all colonies is increased by the value of the current tax rate, which is 35%. So pretty good boost to Liberty Bell production. And now we got to decide who we want. I don't think any of these are going to be very good. Let's just remind ourselves what they do. So Coronado reveals the map, which will probably just slow down the AI turn because it'll have to show us every movement. Francis Drake boosts our privateers. We have one privateer, so giving it a combat boost might be nice. And Pocahontas will reduce tension levels between us and the natives to 0, and then the alarm will half as fast. But sad as it is, we're not at a stage right now in the game where we're doing diplomacy with the natives. We're just eradicating them. So I don't think this is going to be all that helpful. So I guess I'm going to go with Francis Drake because he gives an actual bonus that is relevant to us. Still very tiny, but better than nothing. Okay, Humpty Doo has a custom house and a new cargo of tools. So once again, let's adjust what the custom house is going to sell. Normally we do not sell raw materials. We sell finished goods that we don't use for anything. But again, here we need to consider the advisability of selling ore. Because I think in steady state we're going to be producing a heck of a lot of ore, and just carting it around for no reason is annoying. So like if I move all of my ore miners, all of my skilled ore miners to actually mining ore, they can produce an absolute ton of ore. Right? They can produce 50 ore every turn. The ironworks is consuming 48 ore every turn. So yeah, I guess we could just sit on it and just it'll gradually go up. But if I sell it, then it'll just hover at around 50 all the time. So I think that's what I'll do. I'll sell the ore through the customs, even though it doesn't produce an enormous amount of gold because the prices drop down to 1. I think this is better than constantly shuffling ore around and trying to figure out what I'm going to do with all this ore, blah, blah, blah. So yeah. I'm going to unload these muskets here because it's more important to get these tools moved out of here. We're producing 72 tools every turn. We got to get them moving. We also need to build something new. I think I'll just build a fortress, I guess. And yeah, and be selling ore here. New cargo of tools in Somberland. Okay. We're going to be consuming 200 tools when this fortress is built, so I'm not too worried about getting the tools out of Somberland. I mean, we need to do it eventually because they're producing pretty fast, but it's not urgent. Oh, we got a new soldier trained. Where is he? I guess he's this guy, or maybe... Oh, hey, here's the place that has an untrained farmer. Princeton. Right, no, that is the place that had it. We had even more untrained farmers. We just didn't realize it. Okay. He can continue being a farmer. There's plenty of other untrained guys here who are learning stuff, so I think this is fine. We don't need to make any changes there. Okay, King added another regulars. That's expected. Our gold is not enough to buy a new cannon this turn. Alright, this guy's going to continue moving north. Okay, this caravel can hopefully pick up maybe 2 untrained soldiers here. No, it looks like there's just the 1. I wonder if we can get a second one down here somehow. Is there one at Princeton? Can we activate this guy? Yeah, there we go. Get this guy down into Hoodoo Holler. Hit S. And then have this guy hit S. Maybe activate the ship. There we go. Okay. So this caravel can start heading north to destroy some native encampments. Same thing with this guy. Okay, this guy's in Chilliwack with tools. We can unload 60 tools here. Oh, there aren't even 60 there. Alright, so he can... so the question is, should he grab guns and head south, or should he go to Humpty Doo? Humpty Doo has a wagon train that's about to head out with tools. So we're going to have that happen. And the other guy, once he comes up around again, he'll move south. Okay, this guy is empty at Princeton. So he's probably ready to go back up north. This guy has tools at Retro Pixel Town. He can unload he can unload all of them for sure. He can grab these muskets. Yeah. And take those muskets into town. Right, these were the guys that dropped off tools at Big Lick, right? Let's grab some horses here. Are there horses are dead horses? Well, there are. Let's grab all those horses and bring them to where the guns are. Right. This guy is heading down to Squargentina. Argentina. I guess we can fortify 2 of these cannons here. Actually, I might as well fortify all 3. And we can sentry this guy to keep going on the boat. Actually, I'll make this guy into a scout here, and then sentry him. So he can become a dragoon when he gets to Retro Pixel Town. Alright, this guy was headed towards a place with horses. Canada, maybe? Yeah, Canada. So he can become a dragoon again. This guy wants to do something similar. Does Princeton have horses? Yes. Okay, this guy, does Princeton have lots of horses? 88 is not very many horses. 34 is definitely not very many horses. Hoodoo Holler is fine. He'll head down to Hoodoo Holler. Okay. This guy was going to where the guns and horses are, which have all disappeared. Oh, there's plenty of guns up there. Okay. So, this guy's another untrained colonist, no orders, scout. Alright, we know there's lots of guns in Somberland. So let's go do that. Okay, this guy, I think we're just going to fortify him here, right? Yeah. Okay. So I guess Hoodoo Holler is going to be our gathering point for people who need military training, because it's close to the water. I mean, obviously a lot of these towns are close to the water, but... Okay, what do we got here? We need to load up some guns and head south with them. Ooh, there's a French scout blocking my river. I won't get as far as I should. Okay, there's a native settlement there. So, I guess we can just make landfall here. Alright, and the privateer can head back, pick up more troops. I think that's the closest Tupi settlement. Yeah, so we'll hit them first, and then we'll just work our way up the coast. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's anything... Okay, I guess sugar, technically. Something we can move out of Big Lick on our way back to the real world. Dead Horse has a rum industry, right? Yes. Okay. So we'll just move that sugar to Dead Horse. Okay, here we've got guns. And we're moving east with them, I think. Now this other wagon train also has guns. Okay. We can consolidate, but not quite fully. Oh, wait a second. We've got a whole bunch of people here who could totally use guns. So instead of shipping these guns, let's turn these guys into soldiers. We don't have enough horses to justify making them dragoons here, but once they're soldiers, they can wander around looking for horses. And that'll free up these wagon trains. This one still has some guns in it. How many, like 16? Yeah. Well, we'll put them with some other guns to try and make 50. Okay, this guy's the one who has nothing, so he can head back to get more stuff. Okay, this guy built this backwoods road. Now, where would be another good place to build a road to help me avoid the English once I'm not the English anymore? So many French around these towns that it's hard. Like, I would like to put roads along here where the French are, but I guess maybe putting one here would be useful for transportation. Maybe. How many tools does he have left? 20. So he can only build one more road until I reload him. You know what? Maybe I'll build a road here. Okay, you're waiting for the galleon. Alright, it's end of turn. We don't have enough to buy another artillery, but let's just make sure we've got all of our unit cap preserved. Yep, we're at the unit cap. Okay. Before I hit end turn, I've been streaming for about 1 hour now, so I'm going to take a 3-minute break to refill my glass of water, stretch my legs, and get ready for the next hour of the stream. So I will be continuing this game in about 3 minutes. In the meantime, I'm going to display the score page so that we can see a nice summary of where we're at in the game. And I'm going to run an ad break as well, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. We're going to continue Sid Meier's Colonization. Next thing we need to do is end the turn, so let's do that. Hopefully the French don't get angry at my privateer there, which I'm legitimately just using as a troop transport right now. Even though I could attack their shipping. Oh, who are they attacking? Hopefully not a wagon train. Oh, they're attacking fortified dragoons inside a town. This should go well for us. Yeah. Alright. That's another unit taken away from the global unit cap, which is nice. Alright, we've got a new cargo of ore here. So what's the ore story here? So we've got lots of ore being mined. We're not using any of it because we're a gun town. So yeah, I guess we load up with ore and ship it down to Argentina. What's being built here? Whoops. Warehouse expansion. Okay, we'll probably build a custom house next, and then we can do the same thing with the ore here as we're doing up north, which is just sell it. Okay, Chilliwack is up to 80%. Whoa, wasn't it higher than that before? Man, we really need to get Chilliwack cooking. I wonder if I should move a couple of elder statesmen from other towns that are in better shape to replace these untrained guys. Probably not worth doing. But anyway, we can take a look at what we can do here. So we can move 98 tools out of the storage here. So that's good. New cargo of tools at Argentina. Okay, that's good. Okay. Are we in an ore deficit here? We are, so we can keep unloading ore out of this wagon train. And we're building a fort. Okay. We're going to need those tools for this fort anyway, so it's not urgent to get the tools out of here. New cargo of tools at Somberland. Likewise, this fortress will be done soon. How many? I need 74 hammers. We're making 16 a turn. Yeah, that should be fine. We're still going to have to unload some of those tools, though. Let's unload. Let's Yeah, let's take a couple out of here. Right, Princeton produces Weaver Shop, so the weavers will get through the cotton a bit faster. Deficit of 17, so that'll last about 5 turns before we have to reconfigure. So that's fine. So now again, we have to decide what we want to make here. Do we want to go all the way and make a textile mill? Like, is that worth it? Or should would we be better off making a dry dock? I'm not sure how important Navy is going to be during the Independence War. I'm almost certain that we aren't going to be able to build a decent Navy before the Independence War because of the stupid global unit cap. But it'd be good to have a couple of shipyards, at least a couple of dry docks in existence. Yeah, Hoodoo Hauler's got a dry dock as well. What are we missing here? Yeah, let's go shipyard in Hoodoo Hauler. So we've already got the whole cotton factory town thing going here. Now hold up, wait a minute. We've got 0 cotton here and a deficit of 10 because we're waiting on trained cotton planters, which we're not training. And there was another town that had extra cotton. Alright. So St. Louis du we can go from fort, probably to fortress. Yeah, we're going to go to fortress. We're going to need more tools. Okay. And the king adds a cavalry. Right. This guy, yeah, we're headed north. Gonna do some bad stuff. Okay, this looks good. 4 artillery coming in hot. I think Retro Pixel Town is missing artillery, but more importantly, Squargentina needs a galleon to transport a treasure train. So we'll head to Squargentina first and maybe move some of those cannons over land if there's too many in Squargentina. Okay, guns moving south. Drop them off in Somberland. Okay. Privateers heading back to Hoodoo Hauler to pick up more recruits, hopefully avoiding any enemy combat ships. I don't want to grab any... Oh no, oh yeah, it's Big Lake is safe. Okay, that's one of my own towns. Oh, we never dropped off this sugar. We forgot to do that. Whoops. Why is this accumulating? It should be getting sold. What do we got here? Oh, there's already horses there. Guess I should grab more horses. How many horses is this producing? I can't even read these numbers. The deficit is 1, I think, but I can't tell how much growth there is. Maybe it's 5? Okay. So, is there anything we need to take from Dead Horse? Doesn't look like it. So this guy can go back into like normal service. Okay, we've got ore in Retro Pixel Town. This place does not consume ore, so we need to take that south. How much ore do they have in Squargentina? Too much ore! Alright. Way too much ore. Can I empty this? Yes, okay. So we can clear orders on this guy and put him to some better use. Like transporting tools, for example. Well, this guy becomes the ore storage facility. This is what, 21? Okay, this guy's got tools in Chilliwack. So he's just a storage dude right now. So he can just wait there. His tools in Somberland. I know for sure Somberland produces tools. How was it St. Louis that needed? Yeah, St. Louis could use more tools. Let's go unload some of those. Do you have a warehouse expansion? You do, okay. So that was a good delivery. Alright, this guy's got a musket, partial load of muskets. We're going to move him to what, Hoodoo Holler, I think? Try and consolidate some of the muskets together. Still not enough to actually equip a soldier, but we'll get there. Okay, this guy's just got lots of horses, so I guess we'll head down to Hoodoo Holler as well. Alright, this merchant man. I guess he can be part of the military exercises again. Or wait, hold on. We need to move these cannons up to Retro Pixel Town. So let's do that using him. I think we were going to move, yeah, we're going to move this guy too. So that's a full ship then. It should be 3 cannons and a scout. We'll just move those up to Retro Pixel Town. Okay, ran out of tools, that's expected. This guy, we were going to put a road here, I think. This guy's waiting for the galleon. Is the galleon, can the galleon move this turn? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, tools in Squargentina. We need to haul those up to Retro Pixel Town. Okay, we can just completely unload. Nope, never mind. 14. So they still haven't built a warehouse expansion here. It's under construction. Okay. And that's food. Right. So we were going to make this guy into a soldier, or a dragoon rather. Pardon me. And we can fortify these cannons. One, two, three, four, 5. So this soldier can get on the boat, and he can leave with the merchantman when it's able to leave. All right. So these guys without horses are going to meet up with that horse-bearing wagon train at some point. And get horsed up. Okay, next attack on the natives. Here we go. It's going to be an even match, so this could require a lot of attrition. Oh, all right, we won that one. Excellent. Okay, this guy. I guess you're heading down to Hoodoo Holler, right? That's going to be the big meeting place. All right, let's attack the natives again. All right, perfect. 2 out of 2. All right, you're just going to wait here for a boat. Maybe just sentry, I guess. We'll just say that Hoodoo Holler is just going to be the place to be if you want horses and or guns. And then we'll just come pick them up with boats as we go. Alright, this guy, just spacebar him. Yeah, I'll just head down to Hoodoo Holler with this guy. And sentry. And sentry. And sentry. Okay, this guy needs horses. Are there any horses in Capturegrad? There's only 58. I don't want to steal those. Well, there's a whole bunch of these guys. Right, I made these guys last turn. So we need those. We need that wagon train that has 200 horses on it real bad. Okay, you're still waiting for the galleon. And it looks like that's it. Okay, so this guy's gonna... I'll spacebar him again one more time. So we're at the end of turn. Let's just make sure... Okay, our gold, we have enough to buy... We have enough to buy another cannon. So let's make sure that we are one below the unit cap. So I'll try to make him a colonist. Succeeded. Try to make him a colonist. Failed. Okay, so we put one guy back. Now we're going to buy one artillery at the eye-watering price of 3,300 gold. Okay, so now we're ready to end the turn. Watch the French scouts move around, standing on our roads, blocking our way. Okay, price of rum, price of cloth, it went up, it's nice. Tools available at Humpty Doo. That's still not a terrible problem. We're selling ore here because we're not in an ore deficit, so we should be, we're producing the expected number of tools every turn and selling the ore that we don't need. So that's looking good. Muskets available at Chilliwack. Okay. So we can unload some more tools here, like 60 tools. But we are going to need to send a wagon train to Chilliwack soon. So yeah, the ore here is just for fun, basically. We're not really doing anything with it. Okay, shipyard in Big Lick. Now we're really cooking with gas. So now we can make frigates. We can't make man-o-wars yet. I guess maybe we can't make man-o-wars until we declare independence, because we can't buy them. And I feel like it's possible to obtain them. So I guess my working theory is that once we declare independence, we will have the option to build man-o-wars here. And if we don't, then I guess we just can't get them except through the foreign intervention event. Interesting. Okay. So, what to build? Obviously, it would be nice to build artillery, but the stupid unit cap thing makes that, like a random chance, a very high random chance that you'll lose your artillery. So I don't really want to do that. I wish there was a way to upgrade the carpenter shop. That would be a pretty good way to dump some hammers as an investment. Well, I guess we could build a college, upgrade our schoolhouse, in case we want to train veterans here at some point. But that wouldn't be a huge waste. Okay, horses at Princeton. That's good to know. Well, there's only 104. That's not that many. What are we even doing at Princeton? Nothing too bad. Need more tools here. We have a teacher. Oh no! Oh no! I screwed up. We're training nobody with our veteran. Well, that sucks. So I guess we need to get some more untrained people into Canada. We're gonna go fortress here, I think. Yeah, I don't see any warehouse expansion available, so fortress is our next logical option here. Okay, king added regulars. Alright, so Canada needs a regular dude. There's a regular dude standing right next to Canada, so I'll move him in and put him somewhere. Where is he going to go? I guess he's making Liberty Bells. Oh, and he's being trained as a soldier while he's making Liberty Bells. Okay. So that problem is solved. All right, we're putting a road here. So we have a non-coastal connection. All right, this guy's waiting for this guy. So let's put in there. And let's see, we want to fortify these cannons. And we want to sentry this treasure train. Okay, that's easy enough. Where did we say we have lots of horses? All right, Hoodoo Holler. They're all heading down to Hoodoo Holler to get horses. Whoops, I almost move in an unexpected direction there. Okay, this guy I think has, yeah, this guy's got untrained dragoons. So we're just going to make landfall with them. Come on. All right, well, I guess I can move him. Yeah, we need to start moving the guns and horses there, because there aren't any right now. Let's go back to that merchantman. I want to make landfall again. I want lots of landfall. Come on. One more. How hard is it to just unload the entire ship? Okay, so now we want to put the veterans on the ship. And I don't think these guys can act this turn. No, they can't. So the question is, should I start heading back with these two already? Or should I wait until I get 2 more veterans? I guess I'll just wait. So I'll just spacebar the ship here. Okay, this guy, he's empty. We've got a bunch of muskets here. I think I know what to do. Straight to Hoodoo Holler. We're going to unload these muskets here. And we're going to make some, whoops. Got to click on them in this view here. We're going to make some soldiers. Okay, I think that's it. Okay. We got extra spare muskets there. So this guy's just waiting for horses. This guy's waiting for a ship, so I'll sentry him. These guys, they're veterans, so actually, yeah, you know what? I'll just head home with them. I had initially sent them off to engage in this fighting, but I've got so many untrained ones now that that would be a waste. So Big Lick only has 2 veterans, so I'll just drop them here, and that'll be their permanent home. I don't have like super concrete plans for how many soldiers I want to have before I declare independence, but I feel like having 5 veteran dragoons and 5 cannons in each town just sort of feels right. We'll see if that makes sense when the time actually comes. Like if we're even able to do that with the unit cap being the way it is. Heading back to Hoodoo Holler, pick up more dudes. Okay, this wagon train can also grab horses, to be perfectly honest. Right, this guy has ore. This is a blacksmith town, so we can unload another 16 ore. And then he's fine. Should probably just fortify him, but it's kind of nice to get a reminder to do something with him every turn. Okay, this guy has tools in a gunsmith town, so let's unload those. Yeah, I guess grab some guns and get them out of here. Okay, this guy has tools in a gunsmith town, but it's full of tools, so he can just wait. This guy... I don't really want to steal horses from this town just yet. They don't have a lot. There would only be left with 13 if I took a full load of horses. Well, I guess we can head back to Somberland and pick up whatever's there. Nothing super urgent. Okay, this guy in Hoodoo Holler, he has nothing. Let's head west. Alright, horses. These are desperately needed at Hoodoo Holler. This ship is going to pick up this one untrained guy. And I guess we could head up here. It'd be nice to take more than one guy, though. Especially since this is a merchantman. Should I bother going to Hoodoo Holler first? Wait a minute, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They can just walk to Retro Pixel Town from Hoodoo Holler if they're on horseback. So we can just clear orders on him. Hopefully these guys weren't sentryed this turn, so they can still move. Yeah. So they can make it there without using up all their turns. Perfect. Okay, so he's got 4 soldiers. He can go take out that Inca non-capital. The Inca capital will probably have to use cannons because it has a plus 200% defensive bonus. That's this settlement here. But this one here, we should have no problem taking it out just with untrained dragoons. Okay, we're at end of turn again. We have 3,600 gold, which I believe is enough to buy one. Let's just check the price. Yeah. So before we buy, we need to make sure we have exactly 1 unit cap left. So let's try moving a tobacconist out. That worked. That didn't work, so I moved him back in. So now we have exactly 1 unit cap. And we'll purchase another artillery for 3,400 gold. Alright, now we can end the turn. Okay, cigar is going down. New cargo of tools. Right, do need to get a wagon train in there pretty soon, because this fortress isn't going to be finished before we hit the storage cap here. All right, new cargo of tools at Score Argentina. This one, on the other hand, the fort probably will be finished before we hit the cap, I'm guessing. We can move another 16 ore out of the wagon train. into the main storage area. Okay, that's not a problem. Not too worried about that. Okay, we got a new sugar planter and a new soldier. Okay, we've still got a bunch of trainees here. There's still five untrained people in the town, which is fine. Now, where's that sugar planter? There he is. So, we need to get him to a place where planting sugar is a thing that we do. And actually, we should probably stop producing sugar planters. We should probably move both of these guys out. So let's see, can we move him out and make him a colonist? No. So we got to move some people in. Let's check a different town. Well, we got to remember to come back to Princeton. Oh, horses at Hoodoo Holler. That's perfect. Okay, so what's a town where we can move some people into it? Probably Hoodoo Holler, to be honest. There's a veteran just standing out here for no reason. We put him on Liberty Bell production. Okay. And we'll need to do one more. Let's see, how's Somberland looking? Doesn't really have any random people hanging around outside. Princeton has this guy, who I'd rather just make into a dragoon than move in. Alright, Princeton was the town that we're worried about anyway. About Retro Pixel Town. Alright, well I guess we'll just have to do something temporary here. So we'll take this guy and put him on tobacco. And then we'll take this guy, make him a scout just for transportation purposes. And then we're going to move this guy back to the university. So now we're pumping out 3 veterans. And we're also going to take this guy out, which I don't think we have the unit cap for right now. Oh, we do. Okay. So we're good. So we're not going to train any more sugar planters. What were we training in Canada? Veteran. I think we've converted all of our training to veterans, right? Well, we'll find out when we train somebody else. Okay, this caravel, we're going to head down to Hoodoo Holler with. So that's our staging area for everything we're doing. This guy, come up here, and we can make landfall. We'll sentry this guy here. This guy needs horses, so let's move the horses in. Get Hoodoo Holler completely horsed up and just start making dragoons. Move in more horses, more dragoons. And I think there's more horses we can move in. Yep, another 100. And we can make this guy into a dragoon. Okay. This guy here, he's just sitting there. That's fine. This guy, bringing muskets into Hoodoo Holler, I guess. This guy has tools in Chilliwack, so we can unload another 60 tools here. We only have 42, so we can grab all these guns, and we can head south with them. This guy can head north. This guy has nothing, so we can head over to Retro Pixel Town and see if there's anything there that we need to load up. So they're producing guns here, and also ore. But this is only one turn's worth of guns, so probably don't need to pick anything up here. Except maybe, I guess I could take ore down south, where I think they have a custom house that sells it. So that would be useful. But what this guy really needs is tools. We need tools soon in Retro Pixel Town. Do we have a wagon train in Squargentina? We do, but it's full of ore. And they don't have a custom house here. So the problem here is we have too much ore. So why don't we take these ore miners and put them into this house until we've built a custom house here. Okay, this ship is going up north. Actually do some exploration. Okay, this pioneer ran out of tools, that's fine. Alright, let's attack the natives again. Good luck. Alright, success. Alright, and we've destroyed that village. Perfect. Alright, so we can get back on board the ship now. And we got to make sure that the veterans stick together and the non-veterans stick together. I guess we could... Actually, you know what? We're close enough that the veterans could just walk home from here. The French aren't going to bother us. So we'll just get the veterans to just disembark. And we'll put the non-veterans onto the ships. There we go. And is there a non-veteran in here? There are a couple. Oh, but they probably moved this turn. That one did. Okay, I'll leave this ship behind to wait for this guy. This guy will move on to the next settlement. This guy's going to pick up this here, and we're going to head to London. With that, that's 8,000 gold minus 35% tax. That still nets us about 1.5 cannons, something like that. Something like that. Okay, Hoodoo Holler. Right. We need to get tools to Retro Pixel Town. Are there spare tools here? Not really. 50. Princeton probably has a bunch. Princeton has 100. Alright, you know what? Let's grab 50 tools from here. Grab a bunch in Princeton. And just bring those to Retro Pixel Town. Okay, this guy can pick up two trainees. And head north with them. Okay, you're gonna stay on that ship. We'll have you sentry for a ship as well. Right, this guy is gonna wait here. Yeah, okay, perfect. He only had 2 moves left anyway. Alright, so it's end of turn. We don't have enough gold to buy another cannon. We just need to make sure we're using up our unit cap here. So if I try to move this guy out, it'll fail. So we're at the unit cap. Perfect. We're going to end the turn. Ooh, a French privateer. Hopefully he doesn't bother us. This is when having a frigate would be nice. Okay, price of coats is going up. That's nice. Ah. Okay, so we're really out of tools in Retro Pixel Town. So we're not going to be able to make any more muskets until we get those tools. If I unload this, that frees up a wagon train. Argentina builds a fort. Okay, I think what we really want here now is a fortress, I guess. Yep, fortress. We can unload, what, 44? 4, yep. Lumber. You don't see that very often. So the question is, should I move this guy to there? Which the problem is, it won't warn you when you run out of lumber. Or actually, it will. It will, yeah, because we're not producing any lumber. So it will warn us if we completely run out of lumber. So that's safe to do. Like this, for example. Princeton has run out of tobacco. So we've got tobacconists that are not doing anything because we don't produce any tobacco here. The only reason I even put them in there was because we had a bunch of tobacco randomly. Where can we put this guy? I don't think we can put this guy anywhere. Princeton is truly maxed out here. There's really nothing productive that I can do with this guy. Huh. Well, that's really unfortunate. I guess if I put the tools here, I could make it into a gunsmith, but I don't want to do that. I want to send these tools to Retro Pixel Town. Can I take them out? Nope. Unit cap. Well, and even these carpenters are not being super useful because we're only producing 24 wood. So these extra guys here are really not doing anything useful. So yeah, Princeton's got a problem. Well, let's see if I can free up some unit cap to get this guy out. New cargo of lumber at Canada. It's at 200. I guess I can move this guy over. What are they building here? Is it something important? Yes. Okay. Lumber at St. Louis du Haha. It's 200. Alright, we'll do the same thing. I can see a pattern. Regulars added to the expeditionary force. Okay, so Princeton's at 20 men, which is just too many. So is there anywhere that we can just tuck somebody into the town? Wasn't there a pioneer who lost his tools? Yeah. Okay. So if we take him to Hoodoo Holler and we put him on, I don't know. Hoodoo Holler doesn't have a lot going on here. Okay, we've got some spare tobacco here. So let's throw this guy into the tobacconist's hut. He'll spend 12 turns getting rid of all this tobacco that's just sort of randomly here. And that will, oh, let's unload that. That will allow us in Princeton What did we want to do in Princeton? Right, we want to get rid of this guy. We want to make him into probably a soldier. So we only have 70 horses, don't really want to go down to 20. Okay, now we're on... Okay, this is one of our veterans, so we can just... I guess we can just say, what, go dead horse, maybe? Sure. So we'll see if they can pathfind their way to dead horse. Same thing with this guy. Do I need a third one in dead horse? Yes. Whoops. Yeah, you're a veteran, so you're going to go dead horse as well. Hopefully they don't get stuck. Alright, this guy's not a veteran, so he's going to board the ship. And the ship is now going to head over to this Tupi camp. Just like this other ship. Okay, this guy can go to Hoodoo Holler, sentry. This guy, he's a sugar planter. Now, do we need an expert sugar planter anywhere? Not here. Maybe in Dead Horse? Yes, we need one in Dead Horse, but just one, not two. So I'll bring this guy in as a carpenter. And I'll bring this guy out as a scout. And then make this guy a sugar planter. Okay. So now we still have a huge deficit in sugar because we're not keeping up with our rum factory at all. So actually maybe this food guy should become a third sugar planter, but then we won't have enough food. Well, I guess beggars can't be choosers here. So yeah, this other sugar planter, does he go what? Up to Summerland maybe? What if I move? Yeah, because there is a savanna, a plowed savanna here. Or St. Louis. What's this? Why is it? Oh, it's red because the other colony is using it. But it's flashing. Why is it flashing? Oh. The other colony is using it for food. It's too bad that these colonies are so close together. It seemed like a good idea at the time, but maybe I should have done a better job of spacing them out. Because there's 4 in a row that have bad spacing. These 2 have bad spacing. Almost all my colonies are too closely packed. And I'm learning to regret it. Yeah, you know what? I guess I'll send him up to Somberland. So put this guy farming over here. Put this guy sugar planting up here. And now we just have to worry about Somberland accumulating sugar. Right. Sentry this guy here. Same thing, same thing, same thing. Right. We're moving back to Hoodoo Holler. Right. You've got a dude on board who can't move? What? Yeah, that guy has no turns, so I guess move you out of the way. And you... Well, can you move? Yeah, you can move there. Okay. So I guess I'll move you back here. You're fine. Tools. Alright, these are going to Retro Pixel Town, although not this turn because of stupid capture grab. These guys are going north, hopefully avoiding the French privateer. It would really suck to lose those units in an unnecessary naval battle. Right. Well, I guess we can head this way as well. Yeah, this is really unfortunate that this guy exists. Let's head north with this guy. See if there's anything we need to pick up in Summerland. Okay, we got lots of guns here. Can I get all the way to Hoodoo Hollow? Not quite. Guess this guy's going to Chilliwack. This guy can explore a bit, reveal some more of the map, but really he should have been going this way. I got too excited about exploring. Okay, we do have enough gold to buy another cannon, so once again we have to play some games with moving people out of town, or into town. Okay, we were able to move that guy out. Can we move this guy out? No. So we'll move this guy back in, creating some room. Go to Europe, buy another cannon. Alright. And that should be it for our turn, so we're going to hit end turn. Oh no, he's attacking us, and he has the Drake bonus and the attack bonus. I should not be using privateers for this. Darn it! I think those two units were killed. Or maybe not. Maybe because he returned for repairs. Maybe they also returned for repairs? I'll have to check. But yeah, I should probably stop using privateers for this. Okay, they're attacking my units. This could be bad. Oh! Ha ha ha! That's really surprising. They really had us as sitting ducks there. Okay, and we got our treasure fleet. So we got 5,200 gold. That's nice. I'm not going to pull away right now because we should be able to buy one or two cannons as well. Okay, we still need tools here. It's just no surprise. That means these guys are literally doing nothing right now. Maybe I should just put them on making tools. That's what I should have done a couple of turns ago. Put these gunsmiths into the blacksmith shop. Okay, Dead Horse has a fortress. Nice. Warehouse expansion. We need that. Horses at Humpty Doo. And we've reached our capacity for tools. Alright, well, I guess our tool makers now are going to be making guns. Supply chain issues strike again. Even when I thought that I knew what I was doing. Okay. Yep. Horses in Square Argentina. It's just 100. Alright, we got another fortress. And there's tobacco available at Somberland. Hey, Somberland has 2 Elder Statesmen. That seems unnecessary. Alright, what do we want to build here? guess a magazine maybe makes sense. Also, what we can do is we can move this guy to... no, well, because of this, it'll never give us a warning that we've run out of tobacco. So I don't want to just move him to the tobacconist shop. Oh, hey, we got a new pop. Dry dock requires 50 tools. All right. Yeah, our economy is suddenly gone out of whack. Cavalry. Gonna have to fix that up, or just not worry about it. Right, we're getting close to the end game here. All right, move this guy into Hoodoo Holler. Get him some horses. This guy is a colonist, so I guess he's just heading to Hoodoo Holler as well to get guns. Same with this guy. Make him a soldier because we're running low on horses again. Okay. Guess we'll just wait. Tools, alright. Tools into Retro Pixel Town. There we go. Alright, I guess we can move these guys back to gun making. At least for now. We just got to remember, we really need to get lots of tools going into this town. And there should be tools being produced in Scorgentina, yeah. Oops. So like these tools should be going up north. Here we can unload another, what, 44 ore. Yeah, these tools need to go up this way. Okay, now suddenly, well, it's the warehouse expansion too that's being built, so what do we want, 42 to max out on tools. Now we've got these wagon trains here just full of tools, which is good. Somberland has tools. We can send those down to Princeton, which I think needs tools. It's funny how we go suddenly from having lots of tools to needing lots of tools. All supply chain issues. Alright, where are we going to make landfall here? I think we can avoid... I don't know if there's ambush bonus on... What is this tile? Scrub Forest. I think they still get an ambush bonus there, unfortunately. Okay, we can't do a make landfall, but we can manually unload these guys. This Somberland. Oh, might as well grab this stuff. Do a quick money run. St. Louis, I think, has rum production. Yeah. This guy has guns, so we can go into Hoodoo Holler with them. This guy. Okay, Chilliwack has guns. but we really need to get tools from Humpty Dumpty, or Humpty Doo, I think. Yeah, because they're maxed out. That's super urgent. We need to free up space there for these guys to start working again, so I can move them. Whoops. Nope. Put them back into the ironworks. Where's this guy? Okay. All right. More training. Excellent. Okay, this guy's already trained, so he can start heading home. I think I've already got 3 guys headed towards Dead Horse. Big Lick, I think it's fine. Hold on, I was gonna check. Did those? Yeah, those 2 dragoons that were on board the privateer. That looks like they just disappeared into the ether. Unfortunately, they did not return to Big Lick with the ship. So I think I'm just gonna delete that ship. To be perfectly honest, like it's just a liability at this point. It's taking up unit cap, and it's just getting my men killed for no reason. So obviously that'll make my decision. Whoops, wrong report. My decision to go with Francis Drake as my next Continental Congress member even worse, but whatever. But anyway, these guys can take the river home. The river acts as a road here. This guy can attack the native village. Oh, we lost that time. Okay, these guys just unload. You can attack the village. Alright, we got a veteran. You guys unload. I guess we'll have you just hang around. So we do want to exfiltrate that guy with no horse. We don't want him walking home manually. Okay, that's end of turn. We've got lots of gold, so let's go buy some cannons. This will be enough, I think, just for 2 cannons. So let's actually, all right. Can we delete this guy while he's being repaired? Probably not. It's probably not an option. We'll have to wait 3 turns for him to be repaired. So Princeton, let's see. We take a dude out. That works. Take a dude out. That works. Take a dude out. That works. Take a dude out. Fails. That's perfect, actually. So we need to put 2 guys in. And then we need to go buy 2 cannons. Okay, we don't have enough gold to buy another cannon, and we can now set sail for New England with our 5 new cannons. And we should be right at the unit cap again. And we're ready to end turn. Before I hit end turn, though, I'm going to take my second break of the night, because I've been streaming for about 2 hours. It says an hour and a half on my session timer, but that's because there was some kind of problem at the 30-minute mark, I think. Anyway, let's bring up the score page as usual. We can see the burning of these Indian villages has been knocking down my score, but overall it's still going up, and unfortunately it is necessary. So yeah, I will be back in about 3 minutes when I will continue this campaign. Okay, I am back. So we are playing Sid Meier's Colonization, and we're going to resume the game here. So we just finished taking care of the end of turn formalities, so I'm going to click end of turn. The French are certainly moving around a lot now that I've been sending guys through their territory. Oh, we got a surprise raid. We should be able to defend this. Yeah, there we go. So that frees up some unit cap right there. Ooh, a new cargo. Oh, Capture Grad. Capture Grad! I forgot about Capture Grad. Well, there's really nothing we can do about the cotton here. I guess we could pick it up on our way by. Okay, we got a warehouse expansion. Nice! Alright. This is good. What can we build here? A fortress, I guess. Yeah, that's definitely our next priority. So we can hold more tools here now. Probably all of the tools that are in this guy. This food deficit that this town allegedly has seems to be a figment of our imagination. But I'll just sit there forever, I guess, just in case. So yeah, let's get rid of all of these muskets. Load them all up. We've got iron here as well, which I think is just accumulating. So we can load that up too. Oh, Chilliwack's up to 90%. That's good. We've got 3 guys on it, right? Yeah. So it'll keep building. It'll get there in time. We want that to be at 100% in every important colony before we declare war. And after deciding to delete our privateer, we finally have Francis Drake, which increases the combat strength of all our privateers. Okay, we've got a trained soldier. We've got a dry dock. Alright, what do we want to build? Probably a shipyard. Let me just double check that there isn't anything else more relevant. Alright, we're going to build a shipyard here. Let's see, the trainee ended up in the weaver's shop. There's still 2 untrained colonists left here. I guess we should bring this guy in so that we have 3 available untrained colonists, because we have 3 teachers, so that's a good idea. Alright, so we've got a couple of new options here. We've already decided not to take Coronado twice in a row, so I'm not even going to look at him this time. So Cortez, conquer native settlements, always yield treasure, and the King's Galleons transfer the treasure free of charge. So we have our own galleon, and I think this feature still requires you to pay tax. So he's not great, and also we're probably going to be destroying all of the native villages before we get this guy, because we're choosing now who we're going to get in several turns. So probably not great. Benjamin Franklin, I believe, is pretty good. Oh, yeah, this isn't super relevant because the two existing European powers in the New World have already declared independence, right? We're the only one that's still a colony, so I'm pretty sure this is all. Well, I guess we Europeans in the New World always offer peace and negotiations. I guess we still can benefit from that in case we get into a war with the French. So yeah, I'll go with Benjamin Franklin. More regulars for the expeditionary force, as expected. Okay, so we've got a new ship in Hoodoo Holler. There should be 1 million guy's ready to be picked up. Let's just be sure and sentry these two here. Yeah, looks like there's a ton. So we'll just move. Oh, I didn't want you. I'll give you a space bar. Okay. This guy can move out with two soldiers that need training, and they can head north. All right, what do we got here? This guy needs training, so we can attack the natives. Nuts. All right, well, let's try attacking these natives here. Success. Success. Excellent. Okay, this guy. Actually, let's activate these guys who have no horses. Can we do that? Oh, this guy we can. Okay. Put him on a ship. And we'll want to send him home. Let's see. This guy we can send home manually. Same with this guy. And this guy can try attacking the native settlement again. Nuts. That's not good. This guy can go home manually. Actually, maybe we shouldn't have left this guy undefended here. That was a mistake. Oops. Well, hopefully the natives don't come out and attack him, because he will almost certainly lose his muskets if that happens. And actually, I think he'll be killed. I think. I'm not sure if the natives auto-kill a unit like that, or if they leave him as a regular colonist. But anyway, this guy can start heading back. He's just a caravel. Although I know there's a French privateer kicking around here somewhere. This guy will wait for that other guy. Okay, we're carrying both guns and ore. Kind of a weird combination, but let's see, do we need ore down here? Probably not. No, this place already has lots of ore and the ability to make more. So I guess we'll just take this ore into town. So we don't have a customs house here to get rid of it. Okay, Scorgentina. What do we want to grab from here? It looks like it says only 1 turn's worth of tool production. So I guess we can just wait a turn. Okay, you've got tobacco, so let's go to Canada with tobacco. Although I think Canada already has... Yeah, there's already a wagon train here full of tobacco. So can I unload 92? Yeah. Okay. Well, we're burning through it anyway. Burning. We're not really burning it. We're producing cigars for export. Okay, you've got guns. So let's unload those guns. Looks like we need men and horses now. We've got lots of guns in Hoosier Holler. Let's see. Guess we can head back north. Okay, Humpty-Doo. Geez, we need to get these tools out of Humpty-Doo. It's already up to 172, and this guy has 200 tools. Let's get them to Chilliwack. We can't unload all of these, just 9 of them. Most of them, all but 2. We can start loading guns here. Okay, this guy has 200 guns. You know, Capturegrad has a whole bunch of veterans with no horses and no guns. Whoops, never mind. Maybe we should arm them. At some point, we are going to want to arm all of our veterans who have, gotten their training and then returned to civilian life. Got to be really careful here, because I don't want to accidentally make him a statesman or a blacksmith or something, because that'll make capture grad get a free what's it called, palisade or picket or whatever, and then I won't be able to disband it, which would be really annoying. Oh right, we were gonna grab all this stuff. Princeton. I guess go north. Okay. Oh, this guy's stuck. I better clear his orders. He's just going back and forth like an idiot. Okay. So 3 out of these 4 got upgraded, 1 of them got downgraded. That's still a pretty good result. I guess this guy will just wait until next turn to pick them all up, and yeah, okay, so we've got enough gold to buy another cannon, so we're going to do that. Let's see, if we move, whoops, if we move somebody out, that succeeds. Can we move somebody else out? That succeeds. Okay, that fails. So we got to move somebody back in. That leaves us with 1 unit cap. So we can purchase an artillery for 3,800. Leaves us with 580. And I think now we're ready to end the turn. Okay, price of rum is just plummeting. Cigars are doing okay. Coats are just plummeting. Oh, we got a free pop if it doesn't fail. It failed, so he was killed. He was killed. All right, new colony, new cargo of tools. Yeah, we need to get more wagon trains up north, because these guys are finally starting to produce. Yeah, muskets. Everything. Alright, so this place needs tools. It produces muskets. So there, that's a good trade. Fort is finished. So, oh, they don't have a newspaper here? Oh, no wonder their thing is so low. Whoops, here I am building like end game stuff that's completely irrelevant when I'm missing a newspaper in one of my major cities. Brutal. Newspapers are very important for making people hate the government back in England. All right, new tools in Square Argentina. So yeah, we can load that into that wagon train. We can also unload another 44 of these. Oh, finally, this wagon train is finally free. All right, so now maybe we should establish a bit more of a balance in terms of the production of ore. So like this guy can become an ore miner. So now we have a deficit of 30 ore. We make this guy an ore miner. We have a deficit of 16 ore. If we make this guy an ore miner, we have a deficit of 2 ore. So this is a reasonably balanced economy. We've got lots of spare ore with a small deficit. It'll take us like 100 years to use up. Perfect. And lots more people are working at their preferred profession. Not that that affects their morale or anything, but it feels good when you're playing a computer game to have people working at their preferred profession. Okay, tools in Somberland. Yeah, we should probably send a wagon train there at some point to pick those up. Okay, go Dappy. Good to see you. You're about to take a musket ball to the leg. Welcome back to the stream. Good to see you. Let's see, we've hit 300 lumber in Big Lick, so I think that means it's time to move the lumberjack into the carpenter's spot. Not that building this college is super important, but we gotta burn through that lumber. All right. So the king is increasing military spending literally every turn now. So the pressure's on. We really need to get our stuff together. Oh, this guy survived the night, so we can put him on board this ship. Head back to get more horses. Okay, this guy arrived with lots of artillery. So now the question is, should I go and take out that Inca capital now that I've got all this artillery? Let's see, Retropixel Town has 3 artillery and enough veteran soldiers. So yeah, let's first go to Retropixel Town and then try and figure out what ratio of artillery to dragoons makes the most sense for assaulting the Inca capital, because I'm not sure what ratio it should actually be. Okay, Score Argentina. Yeah, we filled you up on tools, so you're going to go up to Retropixel Town. Make sure that they've got enough tools to do the job. Okay. And you... I guess I could take some of these horses, like half. Just go collecting horses. Like Retropixel Town probably has some horses too. Well, not very many. Oh. A diplomatic contact from the Republic of Quebec. We haven't heard from them in a while. They welcome peace. So we could ask them to remove their forces from outside our colonies, which is kind of something that we find annoying. They call us politically backward, which, I mean, I guess is true, because they're a republic and we're still a colony. But we're working on it, gosh darn it. But the last couple of times that I tried to fight the Republic of Quebec, it was just not fun and it was annoying and stupid. So I'm going to say go in peace. I'm going to decline to try to start something there. Okay, Canada. What do we got here? 24. What do I want to grab from over here? I don't think any of these towns are producing large amounts of horses. Let's see, what is our horse production like? Oh yeah, we can't even read the friggin' numbers. Because they're so... Like, I think that's a 6, maybe? It's really hard to say. Oh, here we go. Okay, so St. Louis du Haha has a bunch of horses. I want to move those into... Well, I won't grab them just yet, so they can still grow. But I want to move those down to Hoodoo Holler. Let's go north. Let's get into Somberland. They've got tools. Tools that we need. Chilliwack, you're full up on guns, so you can head south. Okay, you're grabbing random stuff from Capture Grad. We can take that into Hoodoo Holler. Despite Hoodoo Holler being my primary military staging ground, it also happens to be the place where I deal in cotton, so that's good. This guy, I guess you're going north, right? Okay, what are we doing here? All 4 of these guys are getting on board this ship to return home. You need to return home too. You can fortify there. You guys can return home. Fortify there. And let's see, are you going into Canada? Yeah, Canada only has 4, so I'll send this guy into Canada. Fortify there. Get on that ship. Okay, and I guess you can return home, where home is Retro Pixel Town, because they can walk from Hoodoo Holler, no problem. Yeah, our biggest shortage right now is horses. I guess we'll just spacebar you there. Yeah, like these guys need horses. Okay, so this Squargentina only has 3 dragoons. So what I'll do is I'll send 2 of those guys down to Squargentina. Princeton only has 2 for some reason, so I'll send 2 to Princeton. Okay, and this guy is just a regular old guy, so I'll give him some muskets. This ship is heading back to get more recruits. Alright, we're at end of turn. So we don't have enough gold to buy another cannon just yet, because the price is ridiculous. So I'm just going to make sure that I am at unit cap. Let's see. Let's grab some random dude. Try to make him a colonist, and it fails. Okay, so I need to put 1 colonist away. Who's just sitting around doing nothing. Preferably not someone that I'm planning to turn into a soldier, but it could be. Actually, I'd really like to delete this guy. But I don't think we can interact with him until he's repaired. Nope. We may have to just move a soldier in. Don't really want to do that, but we may have no choice. Or we can think, is there any other unit that we don't need besides the privateer? Because yeah, I guess that's what we're boiling down to now, is we're getting to the point where it's just like, you know, we're at the unit cap and we're at the unit cap, right? Okay, so this guy's going to become, hold on, let's see, yeah, this is safe to do. He's going to become a carpenter. His guns and horses get put into storage here at Dead Horse. And now we're going to go to Europe. We're going to buy a cannon. Oh! We don't have enough money to buy a cannon. Right, I think I said that and I'm just being stupid. Okay, back to Dead Horse. You can go back to your normal soldier job here. Okay. Now you can fortify. So yeah, we are at the unit cap, right? Let's just double check that. Yes, we are at the unit cap, and that's fine. So we're just going to end the turn. If you're at the unit cap, it's time to cap some units. I am. I am in the process right now of eradicating the Tupi and the Inca. And in doing so, I do open up some unit cap because they have units. Because it's a global unit cap. Oh, okay, we've completed the repairs. I'm just going to delete this privateer. Oh. Throwing horses into the ocean sucks. But I probably only have about 100 horses there. It means I'll have to reseed the horse population. Like I'll have to move some horses from another town over to St. Louis du Haha. But I'm definitely not going to take another 8% tax, so into the drink they go. Sons of Liberty throw 100 tons of horses into the sea. Colonists refuse to pay new tax. Parliament announces boycott of horses. That's not a big deal because we're not buying horses, but from an animal rights perspective, it does seem a little bit wacky. Let's imagine that instead of throwing them into the sea, we just let them go into the countryside to roam freely. Okay, new cargo of ore and muskets here. We can bring out probably all of these. Yeah, we can bring out all these tools. So we can load up the muskets. So we don't have to worry about capping there. It's a couple 100 years early. Yeah, the thought that counts for sure. Oh, I didn't read the previous. Okay, your soldiers are a drain on my food supply. Please go over the top and charge directly into that fortified defensive position. Thank you. You know what's interesting is that in this game, soldiers don't eat. So these soldiers standing outside the, guarding the walls, they don't eat food. And so if you have like a food shortage, you can solve it by just taking a guy and making him into a soldier. And now he doesn't eat food anymore. So food problem solved. I guess they're just foraging outside the colony, and that doesn't count against the food production in our county square. I don't know, but it's kind of an interesting mechanic. Very different from Civilization, which is the previous game, like the game that this is a spin-off of. Your soldiers, they consume lots of resources. Like you don't want to have too many soldiers, so it's kind of interesting that they went backwards on that. Anyway, we're also producing, looks like too much ore here. 46 ore a turn with no consumption of it. So what I'm going to do is have some of these guys be blacksmiths just to, just to take a little bit of the load off of the massive ore overproduction that we're doing here. Yeah. So now we have an 11 ore deficit. We're producing 15 tools per turn. And that's getting gobbled up by our gunsmiths, no problem, so we won't overcap on tools. Okay, here we've overcapped on tools. We failed to remove the tools from Humpty Doo. Hopefully we can get a wagon train in there fast. And Chilliwack has muskets. Okay. Alright, good. Chilliwack has a wagon train. Okay, Colonist in Princeton has learned soldier. That's good. 2 of them have. And there's more horses available here. So once again, Princeton no longer has any untrained people to learn any professions. We've just got a whole jillion veteran soldiers working at various jobs. Um, let's see if we can even move them out. Nope, we're at the unit cap. So Princeton is kind of in big trouble. All right, let's move this guy into cloth making, or weaving, I guess it's called. Is there anything else that they could work on? Actually, cloth making is not very productive either because we're not really producing very much cloth. We're just producing a lot of horses here. This is a horse factory. I guess we can have them make some guns. There's about 50 tools in the kitty here, so that's 5 turns worth of guns that they can make, or maybe 3 turns worth of guns if I do that. And the king increases military spending again. Okay, so what were we going to do? Right, we were going to send this wagon train up to Humpty Doo and fill it up with tools. So did you learn something today? Do you mean the food thing in this game, or were you referring to something else? Okay, we're still going around here. This guy, I guess, is going this way. Do I need him to go into Canada? No. He needs to keep going. This guy just needs a friggin' horse. We don't have a lot of... Oh, wait, that's right. St. Louis du Ha-Ha. Wait a minute. Oh, they only threw 100 tons of horses. They didn't throw all of the horses from St. Louis du Ha-Ha. That's... Or was it a different town? Usually they throw everything when we hold a party. But I could have sworn that it was St. Louis du Ha-Ha that did the party. But everybody seems to have horses. Even Capturegrad, which is not even a real town. Yeah, okay. They all have horses. We don't need to worry about repopulating the horse population. I guess I'll just fortify this guy. What was I doing with this guy? Sending him down to score Argentina, I think, yeah. There's 2 of them there. What are you doing here? Are you part of the Princeton? Yeah, you're part of the Princeton Standard Guard here. We just don't have enough horses for everyone who needs horses. Alright. Let's keep going north. I'll have to go around that French galleon. I almost attacked it, which would have been probably bad. Okay. So Retro Pixel Town now has an absolute ton of cannons. So I'm basically deciding between 3 cannons, 3 dragoons, or 4 cannons, 2 dragoons. The cannons being our offense and the dragoons being our defense. So I guess 4 and 2 is probably reasonable. So let's sentry 4 cannons. And 2 dragoons. And then fortify the rest of the cannons. That one's already fortified. That one's already fortified. That one's already fortified. Okay. Okay, guns and ore. I don't know if we can drop off all these guns. We can. we drop off all this ore? Yes, we can. Okay. So I think we're going to turn on selling of ore here because we've just got so much ore. And yeah. Guess we can head back up to the north. Alright, this privateer, you are getting deleted. There. That's one way to get back some unit cap. Alright, we've got guns from Retro Pixel Town. So they can head this way. In fact, Capture Grad might still have... No, it doesn't have any... doesn't have... Actually, you know what we can do? Make this guy a colonist. Make him into a dragoon. And then... Whoops. Make this guy into a farmer. And then put the guns back on here. So now this guy sitting in Capture Grad is not totally useless. Actually, we should leave 50 guns for him. So that when I abandon this settlement, it'll have, you know, it'll just turn into a dragoon, basically. A dragoon and a pedestrian elder statesman. The only reason I'm keeping it now is because the French settled this town, and if I disband this town now, the French will come in and settle it again, which I don't want them to do. So, all right, what are we doing with this guy? I guess this guy is just part of the supply chain. So he can just head back in this direction. Okay, this guy has lots of tools. He's full on tools, so he can head east to places that need tools. Like St. Louis du Haha does not need tools. Canada could use 100 tools. Yeah, so we'll head there first. Okay, this guy has lots of guns. So I guess we can go to Princeton with these guns. I think Hoodoo Holler is full of guns. Yeah, Hoodoo Holler is full of guns. Princeton is not, so let's drop those guns off there. And Princeton has no shortage of veteran soldiers. Yeah, let's take this to Big Lick. Alright, it's end of turn. We have 4,700 gold. So I believe we can buy a cannon. Let's just double check. Yeah. So let's check our unit cap and see where we are at. So, Princeton. Can we make a colonist? Yes. Can we make another colonist? No. Okay, so I'll put this guy back. We have one unit cap available. And we'll purchase an artillery for 3,900 gold. Alright, and we're going to end the turn. The year is 1700. We finally made it to 1700. I guess technically the 18th century doesn't start until 1701, but we're almost there. We're at the end of the century. Oh, cigars price going up. That's good. And cloth. And coats. That gives us some more money. Pop increase. Is it going to survive? Yeah, look at that. And we got a pop. We got a pop, everyone. He didn't die to unit cap. Oh shoot, this town needs tools pretty badly. Dead horse. I'm gonna remember that. Oh, some other unit. Oh, okay, maybe we didn't get the population increase. Maybe it's this one that didn't happen? Yeah, this pop unfortunately was killed due to global unit cap. He did not survive. Okay, we've got a new cargo of tools here. Where are the wagon trains? Where are the wagon trains? Oh, Somberland is running out of lumber. All right, well, we can put this lumberjack back to work as a lumberjack. Oh, but somebody is farming on his square. Well, let's make tobacco with this farmer, or make cigars with this farmer, and let the lumberjack chop lumber. Okay. Another unit copy critter. What unit was this, I wonder? Ah, population increase in Big Lick. That failed. Yeah. So lots of population increases, only one colonist. What else was special here? Oh, new horses, new cargo horses. All right, we've got another veteran soldier. All right, we should move this guy out of the training facility because we've just got too many veteran soldiers. Where did the new veteran soldier even appear? Oh, I guess it was this other one in the town hall. King adds another ship to the expeditionary force. I'm not sure that adding ships really helps him that much. Like he went from, what, 14 ships to 16 ships. I guess he needs to carry these guys over somehow, but whatever. Okay, these guys are heading north to genocide the natives. This guy's heading south to pick up fresh-faced genociders. And these guys need horses pretty badly. See, does Big Lick have spare horses? Yeah, it's got some. Okay, this galleon is ready. If I move him out, he should pick up 4... Let's double check this. Yeah, 4 cannons and 2 dragoons. So this is the force that I'm going to use against this Inca capital. And I believe that it's good. I actually don't really know the theory crafting for unit composition for this particular kind of attack, but it feels like a reasonable setup. All right, we need to go north and like do supply chain stuff up here. Take these guns to Princeton. Oh, never mind. Hold on. We can only put 45 units. This guy has horses, so we can take that to Hoodoo Holler. So we can put one of these guys on horseback. And I guess we head back this way. Okay, you have tools. I think it was Dead Horse that needs tools desperately. Yes. So we'll move you to Dead Horse. Drop off those tools. And guess you can head back north. You're going to Big Lick. That'll cover our deficit for 4 turns. That's nice. We'll finally be producing the full 72 coats for a couple turns. Okay, here we've got lots of tools. We need to take those to Chilliwack. Just unload that tool cargo. this guy, you're going where? Dead horse? Yeah, there's only 4 there. Fortify you there. This guy, I think Canada is full up, right? Yeah, Canada has its 5 soldiers. St. Louis du Haha has its 5 soldiers. Somberland has its 5. Princeton has 5, although they're missing some horses. Let's put this guy on a horse. Hoodoo Hollow certainly has enough soldiers. Let's see, what about Chilliwack? Chilliwack could use one, so we'll have this guy head to Chilliwack. Oh, you know, I wonder, we should maybe put a road here, because that would give a pretty good shortcut. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, what are you doing here? I guess you need a horse. You also need a horse, but there aren't a lot of horses here. I mean, there's some. Now, from Hoodoo Holler, we should send 3 more trainees over. To get on that merchant man. Where are you going? What about Humpty Doo? Yeah, you can go to Humpty Doo. Oh, I probably should have had you follow the road. You, if I put you on horseback, we'll be down to just 4 horses, but I guess we need to start getting more aggressive about our horses. Okay, I guess we can fortify you here. It's kind of too many. These are the ones who came back from that previous mission. So we'll sentry you. Sentry you. Okay, can fortify there. I guess you can fortify there. You guys can pick up horses if you need them later. Why is this guy in capture grab? That's weird. You can sentry there. And we've got a guy with nothing. You can become a pioneer. Hold on, where's our hardy pioneer? Where did we put our hardy pioneer? Like, we definitely have a party pioneer, but honestly, it doesn't really matter. All right, let's make you a pioneer. Wait, hold on. No, we need the tools here. If we make him a pioneer, it'll use up all 100 tools. Wait, what? Why end of turn? Doesn't this guy get to move? I guess I wasted his turn somehow, just by thinking about making him a pioneer. All right, well, let's do the manipulation thing. So we've only got 3,400 gold, which is not enough to buy a cannon. So we just need to make sure that we're at the unit cap. Let's see. Let's try and move this guy out. Make him a colonist. Nope. Okay, so we are at the unit cap. So yeah, it's about 10 o'clock. I'm going to save my game here, right at the very end of the century, just as we're about to tick over to 1701. And I plan to continue this campaign on Thursday. My new streaming schedule that I'm trying to keep up is it's going to be just 3 days a week. It's going to be Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 7 o'clock Eastern Time, as shown in my schedule on Twitch. It'll be shown in your local time zone. But yeah, that's where I'm going to leave off. I'm going to check to see if there's anyone streaming this game or a similar game. I saved, right? Yeah. And then if there is, then we'll do a little mini raid on them because there's not too many of us here. But let's see. And if there's nobody playing this game or a similar game, I might raid somebody playing, a game that I like, or whatever may be happening. Let's see. Oh, that's not correct. Okay, it looks like somebody's playing King's Quest VI, which is a great game. I've played a lot on this channel. A little bit newer than the game we're playing right now, but that's okay. So yeah, we're going to raid someone playing King's Quest VI and say hello to him and see if that's an entertaining thing. So let me just start that. All right, have a good night, everyone, and see you later.